Troy from the Do-It-Yourself world. I was incredibly busy today, but I was running like a madman. I have a bunch of rounds. I think I showed that on video when we got them. I finally got that off the ground. This whole area was spilled out to here with odds and ends and rounds. That was a nightmare. I kept just throwing all the odds and ends up here. Pieces that need to be recut. And just a bunch of oddball stuff. So that was a mess. I only got just a little handful left to do. And then over here, our wood pile had fallen over, you may remember. And it was out to here. And it's a nightmare. It was an absolute nightmare. So I've been working on our wood piles here, redoing, and I'm taking the, what's still wet. I've got 2 piles, equal size so far, and I've gone and done the rack just like I've been doing, and I'm going to neatly stay at 4 foot high and not go any higher from now on. That was about 5 or 6 feet over there, and I'm not going to do that anymore with Michelle running around. This is much more safe wood piles like this, 4 foot tall. For one thing, if anything did fall over, and not the whole rack won't fall over, it's also limited, so it can't all peel and go down like dominoes, like that pile. That pile fell from here all the way back to there, and that was a mess. So I cleaned all that up, and then I split and racked a mess of wood, and I also got some poplar split that was up in here. I've been re-splitting the pine. I don't know what I was thinking when I don't know what I was thinking when I did this. That's just ridiculous. I don't know what I was doing. So I'm re-splitting and racking all that. Anyway, there's some poplar that was up there. It was too big. I got a box in the mail. I'm going to have to take off my glove. It's getting cold, and open that. But it's sitting on the log splitter for good reason. Can anybody guess what it is? Well, let me get my knife out. I got my little knife. I'm going to try this one-handed without cutting my fingers off. I don't want to go backwards with the knife. Michelle, you want to get your fingers in here? No, you want to keep them? Yeah. Okay. I think that's a wise decision. All right, open that up for me, will you, please? Put my knife away. Can you reach that? Can you pull it out of there? Pull it on the ground if you need to. Set it down on the ground. Let's see what's in there. That's heavy, huh? Pull it up. Bring it up here. What do we got? What do we got? Can you pick it up? Oh, it's heavy. It's heavy. Put it up here. Can you get it up here? Oh, there we go. So, we have here my 4-way wedge for this log splitter. Yeah, gonna be fun. So even though it's late right now, I want to see if I can split a few logs and see how this works out. I'm not gonna be doing it on camera now because it's getting too dark, but I'm gonna try this out, and I'll be back to you in the morning. See how it works.
I want to be up here.
Okay. Actually, I might as well show you what I got. It's a really, let me see if I can switch hands. It's an easy drop-in 4-way wedge that fits this just like that. And it just slides over the existing wedge, and it's quick, easy on and off. So while you work, if you got a big log, you pop that on. If you got a little one, you pop it off. So a lot of people used to say these bent here, but it's pretty thick. I mean, it's really thick. I think they've probably reinforced them since the complaints came out, because I don't think that's gonna break. And I think if you're careful, Looks like the welds are good. We're gonna find out. I'm gonna run it and I'll get back to you in the morning. Hey guys. Well, it's late in the day. It's 5:30. We went and cut and split 6 face cord today where I've been buying the wood, and we're just rough splitting enough to get it in the truck. And well, this is a little bit smaller, but there's some big pieces out there too. These were a lot smaller. I picked out the dry ones today because these will be ready to burn in about 2-3 days. Log splitter's serving us well, really doing well. Took it with us and just ran it for 6 hours straight. So now I got to process it. I'm just going to set up another pallet here. Oh yeah, I got to tell you about last night's work on the log splitter with the wedge. But I'm just running, trying to get as much wood in as I can, and raking up little piles, taking it over to the mulch piles, trying to clean as I go. But it's just go. By the way, I got some shoots. That's what I'm calling them. Shoe boots. They look like tennis shoes, right? They're steel-toed. How cool is that? They're at Walmart. They're Brahma, and they feel like walking on air. They're light and fluffy. I mean, it's amazing. I got breathable because I don't like the my feet to sweat, but they really feel light. It's amazing because they're steel-toed. But I use that for working here on the property, just at home running the log splitter in case the log falls, because the heavy-duty work boots are pretty hot and uncomfortable long term. But anyway, that's just for kicking around the property, doing the running the log splitter and stacking firewood in case something falls. But pretty cool. I like them. They're really comfortable. So let me show you how the wedge performed last night. So you can see, the average size is it's average. I took a bunch of large pieces of wet and green wood that we had laying around and just ran it through, and I'll do a video on that later, but I just wanted to run some through. It got dark. I didn't even see them sitting there, but it works. I've got some ideas how to improve work with that 4-way wedge, already based on my experience last night. But I'll get to that in a separate video sometime. Right now I've got to process the wood off the truck before it gets dark. Wow, look at that. That all the way up to the front. This pile. I mean, I've got wood in this year. I've got some serious wood in this year. And I'm still pulling it until I can't pull it in anymore. I'm going to keep pulling in firewood. Just going to keep pulling it in. What is that? 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 face cord here on this metal row. I'm going to have 11 when I'm done. Actually, it'll be 12 because I've got to finish the racks up there and put up another half face, or 1 face on the end. Then I'll put up 2 pallets, and I'll get 1 face up tonight from what's on the truck. Anyway, I'm going to get that done, but whew, probably got 20 face cord out here right now. Plus what's out back. Probably about 20 face cord in the yard right now. I don't know what I showed you the other day. This is 2 days later since I started that video. But I got more wood in, and I brought home, what did I do? I think I added on this one and this one. I brought home another face cord the other day, and that one's mostly dry right there. And then I've processed what was on the ground and got that all up. So now I'm out to here. This is a new rack here. So I've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 face cord of racks right here. I've got 1 face cord to rack in and fill this yet, and a little bit of odds and ends here. There's enough on the ground that would fill that. So I've got 12 face cord worth of racks right here in the middle. I just brought home 2 face cord this morning, and that's all here on the ground. There's 2 face cord here. And then I went back and got 2 more. This is the job I've been paying per face cord. We went and cut and split a bunch of those logs out on the weekend. And then I've got another face cord here and another one here. So I brought home 4 face cord today, all oak, most of it dead. There's a few green sticks here and there in this batch, but that whole pile on the ground was all dead, and most of this batch was all dead, and it was freshly dead, I think, because some of it still has its bark on. But there's a good example. Is it showing up? Yeah. So anyway, I got some work to do. That's gonna be a few hours of splitting and stacking.